Hello and hi everyone, I'm Noor Hazwani, represent our Group 1 team from Johore Matriculation College. In this video, I'm going to present our innovation entitled OSVL Virtual Physics Laboratory to improve students' practical skill. Practical activity is crucial for students as they help them strengthen the conceptual understanding of science and allow them to visualize and make sense of the complex laws and theories. Practical mode has been a mandatory curriculum requirement for academic accreditation, especially for matriculation program. However, in these previous 2 years, practical activity has been affected by the pandemic crisis as the student cannot attend to the physical lab to conduct the experiment. Responding to this issue, our team has redesigned the virtual physics lab using open source simulation, and the innovation is called as Open Source Virtual Lab OSVL. OSVL is an interactive platform for students to carry out the experiment using open source simulation PERT and value Amrita, which are easily accessible with various devices. OSVL experiments resemble with real experiments. Students can interact with the apparatus, collect the data, and identify the error and also uncertainty from the experiment. Based on the reflections of the previous teaching and learning, what we found out is watching practical demonstration videos during online practical session is simply one-way communication and passive learning. Since the experiment data was given in the video, this encourages students to plagiarize their lab report from their friends. Therefore, in this innovation, we are focused on the development of an alternative non-face-to-face practical learning platform which can develop students' manipulative and scientific skill. This study involved 171 students of 2-semester program session 2021-2022 from Johore Matriculation College. We start to implement the OSVL with designing the OSVL experiment by write the experimental procedure and record the instructional guided video. Next, we proceed with the pre-lab, conducting the experiment, lab report writing, and lastly, giving the feedback to the student. Based on the survey done, it is shown that all the items got the highest score. The positive feedback in terms of the students' interest, motivation, and perception reinforces the findings of this study in line with the KPM's goal in ensuring that students' development is achieved through the meaningful learning. OSVL provides flexible learning opportunities that can overcome time, pace, and place barriers for learners. They also provide a solution for physical distancing needed due to the emergency conditions imposed by the pandemic. 45% of students have chosen OSV Lab as the main alternative for virtual practical activities compared to the other approaches. Our findings also show mean score for practical and report writing tests at the end of the semester for the OSVL approach do not show a significant difference with the face-to-face physics lab from the previous academic year. The benefits of the OSVL to users and the society is first, it is optimized the interaction between students and lecturers. Students are able to ask any question during the experiment via Telegram, Google Meet or any social platform. It is cost saving since we don't have to spend money to buy expensive virtual experiment apps. Third, it can be an alternative platform for practical session, especially for students under quarantine and being warded. More importantly, OSVL successfully enhance students' practical and scientific skill as they have the experience to set up the apparatus, collect the data, and identify error and uncertainty from the experiment. Since OSVL is an online platform, students are able to carry out the experiment anytime, anywhere, and repeatedly according to the individual learning pace. Lastly, it is safe to carry out the experiment using OSVL given no direct contact with toxic and radioactive chemicals. For further improvement, we decide to develop the whole Matriculation Physics Lab into virtual course. And also, we plan to construct a module and dedicated website for students to centrally access all the OSVL experiments. To conclude, replacing face-to-face physics lab with virtual approach is equally effective, as it provides similar students' performance and level of achievement. OSVL allows students to explore the procedure and control the whole experiment throughout the practical session as it is fully interactive.